Tonight in 7 News Flashback, construction of a Brisbane landmark. When proposed in 1978, it was going to be a tunnel, but we ended up with the Gateway Bridge. The link changed the commute for thousands of people in southeast Queensland.
Brisbane without the Gateway Bridge looked very different, and it could have easily stayed that way. In 1978, Queensland's Minister for Roads, Russ Hinds, proposed a tunnel or a bridge to link the Golden Sunshine Coast without the need to drive through Brisbane's heart.
We'll put Brisbane 20 years ahead traffic-wise.
Under the river proved too expensive, so they opted for the bridge. It had to be tall enough for ships to fit underneath, but low enough not to interfere with jets from Brisbane Airport. Work began in 1980. The cost? $140 million. The huge piers slowly rose above Brisbane, as well as the vast freeway network either side.
The contract for construction of the Gateway Bridge calls for a construction time of 57 months, or nearly 5 years. After that time, the practice of having to queue up here at the Holt ferry for a trip across the river will be a thing of the past.
Russ Hinds, dubbed Minister for Everything, regularly visited the site to check on progress.
Even his enormous frame was dwarfed by the size of the project.
The Gateway Bridge was finished in 1986.
A once-in-a-lifetime chance to walk the 1.5 kilometre world record span and enjoy the unique view.
The landmark, part of a wave of the 1980s development when Queensland was thinking big.
It has to be the best bridge in the world. I've heard enough about the Golden Gate, I've heard enough about all these various bridges. We want the best, and that's what we've got, and you can be as proud as I am. Yes.
Then Premier Sir Joh Bjelke-Petersen was equally proud.
Gee, it's a tremendous thrill here today. I feel like announcing an election date. But we don't need to do those sort of things here. And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, today we'll now commission the bridge.
In 1986, it carried 17,000 vehicles a day. Today, it's 100,000. And now we've outgrown the Gateway, so construction has started on a duplicate bridge. The twin is costing $1.9 billion, 13 times the original cost. The toll has gone up over time, from 80 cents to $2.60. The new bridge will be finished in 2010, but then they'll spend a year overhauling the old bridge. As for the barge which linked Eagle Farm and Queensport before the bridge was built, the Sir James Holt, it's now the Island, a party barge sailing up and down the Brisbane River.